Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith, and this is your JIS news for Tuesday, December 16. Energy Minister Phillip Paulwell is insisting that consumers must benefit from the reduction in oil prices. Amid concerns that the reduction is not being passed on to consumers at the pumps, the minister has scheduled a meeting with petroleum marketing companies this Thursday to address the issue. Minister Paulwell said he would also meet with retailers at a later date, but until then he had this directive.
I am also instructing Petcom, because they are a retailer, they are government owned. They need to get the prices down. It cannot be that after 25% price reduction has been passed through, that we are only seeing 14 and 15%.
Minister Paulwell also encouraged consumers to be vigilant.
We are going to insist that the retailers have their prices posted on the signboards so that you can drive around and shop around. And you now will have to exercise some power.
The Energy Minister was speaking at a function in northwestern Manchester on Monday. The Ministry of National Security is now able to fully roll out the third phase of the Citizen Security and Justice Program (CSJP) following the signing of agreements valued at $55 million. CSJP 3 is being funded by the Inter-American Development Bank, the United Kingdom's Department for International Development, and Canada's Department for Foreign Affairs, Trade and Development. Finance Minister Dr. Peter Phillips outlined the continued benefits of the crime prevention program.
To improve behaviors with respect to non-violent conflict resolution, to make young people more equipped with skills that can be used in the modern labor market, and to increase access to justice services and community-based justice services.
National Security Minister Peter Bunting added that operational activities by the security forces are not enough to eliminate crime.
There is now a deep understanding of the multiple causal factors for violent crime, and therefore the multidisciplinary and multi-sectoral approach required to successfully address it.
CSJP 3, which will run for the next 4 to 5 years, is a crime and violence prevention initiative which builds the overall safety and security of communities. 2 additional classrooms and storage area are scheduled to be constructed at Buff Bay High in Portland. The project, which will cost approximately $13 million, will increase the number of classrooms to 20 for the 800 students at the school. It's being funded by an $11 million grant from the government of Japan's Grant Assistance for Grassroots Human Security Project. The remaining $2 million will come from the Education Ministry and the Constituency Development Fund. At the recent contract signing, Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites pledged to continue Jamaica's partnership with Japan.
They could have donated it any other country of the world, but they have decided that we in Jamaica deserve, are in need, and will well use the fruit of their labor. And that is a huge undertaking that they have done, and a very noble task.
Jamaica and Japan are celebrating 50 years of diplomatic relations. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has reiterated government's commitment to helping students who underperform at the secondary level.
Data from the Ministry of Education show that the 42,000 students set to leave the secondary system in 2015, 9,000 of these students will not leave the system with the required competencies. We cannot leave them behind.
The Prime Minister was speaking recently at a teaching strategy symposium organized by the Career Advancement Program CAP in the Ministry of Education. Experts from the Union Institute and University used the forum to share international best practices with Jamaican teachers at the secondary level. One CAP student and a teacher at Haile Selassie High also received the Dr. Michael Tredenick Scholarship, worth over $3 million. CAP was implemented in 2010 to give students aged 16 to 18 another chance to achieve their career goals. The Consumer Affairs Commission is appealing to consumers to be extremely vigilant for scams and other fraudulent activities which are prevalent during the Yuletide season. The Commission's Chief Executive Officer Dulcie Allen says persons need to look out for unexpected contact via telephone, mail or email, requesting payment for products or to claim a prize. She adds that persons also need to be vigilant when using debit and credit cards to prevent identity theft.
we ask that persons ensure that your card is always in your view. Some persons have a way of taking your card and going around some corner to run it or to do things. And I am cautioning persons to leave at gas stations, especially ladies. We like to sit in the car and just flip out the card, and they go and they do and come back. I'm encouraging persons to take the time out, step out, and go and do your transactions.
Ms. Allen was speaking recently at a JIS think tank session. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.